Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another video of Would You Rather Wednesdays, where you guys ask me Would You Rather questions and I answer them in this video every single Wednesday. Yeah, and I think this is going to be episode 4. So, let's get started. Okay, wait, before I actually get started, my hair's falling out of this hair thing. Before I get started, I wanted to say that maybe I'm just not your typical white girl or something, but like, pumpkin spice lattes kind of suck, okay? Whoever said they're good, they're not good. The only reason I'm drinking this is because it was like $5 for the grande size. I should have bought the small one because this tastes like shit. Don't buy one. Don't fall for the lies on Tumblr. So anyways, for the first question, it's from Obby105, and he said, would you rather be a genius in a world of morons or a moron in a world of geniuses? And I thought this question was pretty interesting because, you know, you could be a genius in a world of morons, but like how far could you go? Like if you could you keep the world going being the only genius? You know, like there's so many smart people in this world. Like they are the people that made the world what it is. So it makes me wonder, like, I'm not a genius. Obviously the world wouldn't be here. Well, the world would be here without me, because like I don't do much for this world. I mean, I do, but I don't. So I mean, I feel like there needs to be more geniuses in the world, because I would take that fall for humankind or mankind. This is why I shouldn't. Okay, I would take the fall for mankind and be the moron in a world of geniuses, so that everyone else could live happily. Because if I was the only genius in the world, I don't think that the world would get very far. So, taking one for the team. The next question is from some bitch. Nice name. Would you rather meet Taylor Swift or Taylor Lautner? Okay, so when I was like 10 or something, he was Shark Boy. I don't remember really much, but he was Shark Boy, and I had like a massive crush on him. But now that I'm older, I mean, he's really not that cute, and I don't really care for him. And I'm actually a huge fan of Taylor Swift, and I love her new song, Blank Space. So I'm definitely gonna go with Taylor Swift on this, because I like love every single one of her songs. I've been a fan since she was country. I'm a fan now that she's not country. She's the best in the entire world. She's beautiful. Definitely Taylor Swift, not Taylor Lautner. Screw Taylor Lautner. Yuko asks, would you rather lose all of your sex organs or gain 200 pounds of fat? Okay, so this is a difficult question, but I'd definitely rather gain 200 pounds of fat because, hear me out, because I can lose the weight and I can still have children. Because if you get rid of my sex organs, I can't have kids, and I want kids. I like kids. So I would rather gain weight and then lose it, even though it would be really difficult, because losing weight is not as easy as people actually think it is. So definitely that, because I want to have kids. I kind of look like Rudolph in this lighting. Like my nose kind of looks red and like everything else is white because I'm super pale. I'm actually not this pale. The lighting always makes me look paler than I actually am. CP Jenkaz asks, go on a roller coaster while tripping on acid or go bungee jumping? So personally, whatever you want to do with your time is fine, but I would never in my entire life do acid, because I think that shit is scary. I honestly hear that like it goes based on like your mind, so if you're thinking happy thoughts, you're gonna trip happy things, and if you think bad thoughts, you think bad things. And there's two kinds of people in this world. There's people that think happy and there's people that think bad, okay? And if I was about to do acid, I would be thinking horrible things. I would be thinking about murder and like killer clowns and very scary things, so I would never do acid. And if you want to do acid, whatever, I don't recommend it, but hell freaking no, not me. So neither of these sound very happy. I would probably go tripping on acid on a roller coaster, because I've been on roller coasters before, and bungee jumping seems like the scariest thing in the entire world. I myself am afraid of heights, so I would definitely go with roller coasters, even though roller coasters can be high. But you didn't say if the roller coaster was going to be a kiddie roller coaster, so I'm going to assume you said kiddie roller coaster. Yeah. Jalen asks, would you rather have unlimited money but lots of problems, or no money but no problems? And I still talk with my hands. What the hell? I should not be thinking so hard about this question. I think I'd rather have no money, no problems. AKA return. You had so many good questions, and I'm probably gonna use them in like more episodes, but like I can't like put you in every single question. But your questions are really good, so thank you for all the questions that you were asking. I honestly appreciate your effort. It's awesome that you literally tweeted so many questions, and they were all really good, so yeah. But one of your questions was, have a saw-off shotgun or a flamethrower in a zombie apocalypse, and I thought this question was really cool because I've been watching The Walking Dead recently. Don't spoil anything for me because I missed a ton of episodes, so I'm catching up right now. But this is a really cool question because I'm honestly interested in zombies and everything, so I think I would rather have a I think I would rather have a flame. No. Megan, you have to think smart, not cool. I think a flamethrower would be pretty badass, okay, in a zombie apocalypse, just like lighting everything on fire. But like, imagine waking up to a zombie and you just have your flamethrower out and you're just like flame throwing it. It catches on fire, and then you catch on fire, and then you're dead, and then you become a like flame throwing zombie. You know, like the ones in Black Ops 2. You know what I'm talking about? The ones that catch on fire. So I can't do that. So I would take a sawed-off shotgun because then if I wake up, I won't catch on fire. You know? Yeah. You got it? Okay. Next question is also from AKA Return. I had to use like 2 of your questions because they were just all so good. So, your next question was, would you rather have the head size of a tennis ball or the size of a watermelon? So, this question is really difficult. I mean, people already tell me all the time that my head is really small. Like, guys, is my head super small? Is it? Is it really small? I have really small ears, but you guys probably could never tell that because I always have a headset on. A tennis ball is so small. I would go with having the head size of a watermelon because then I can at least have a brain, not like a brain of a squirrel or something, like running out in front of cars and shit. At least I'd be really smart, you know, like Jimmy Neutron. Yeah. Ben asked, would you rather always tell the truth or always lie? I'd rather always tell the truth because I'd become accustomed to it. I mean, not that I lie all the time, but who hasn't lied in their whole life? I'm 19 years old. I'm pretty sure I've lied before in my life. But I'd rather always tell the truth than always lie because, like, what if my mom's like, do you love me? And I'm just like, no, I love my mom. But then she would think I don't love her. And every time I'm trying to tell her that I really do love her, I'm like, no, I don't fucking love you. When I really mean I do love you, you know? See the problem here? I'd rather always tell the truth. Jordan asks, would you rather have no one show up to your wedding or no one show up to your funeral? So I always imagine my funeral to be full of a bunch of people that I talked to like 10 years ago that really didn't give a shit while I was alive, but they care now because all of a sudden I'm dead. So that's how I always imagined it. And as for the wedding, I mean, I don't think I'd really care. Either one, I don't think I'd care. Like, I think I'd care more about the wedding because I'd be alive. So I'd rather have no one show up to my funeral, even though I know that's like impossible because my mom would be there. So I'm not forever alone because my mom is always here. Mr. Squirrel asks, would you rather get dropped from Optic or have Midnight get dropped? So, I'd rather get dropped from Optic than have Midnight get dropped because, and you asked me this because you're forced into a relationship video. I think you mean that as in, like, I'd be nice about it. But yeah, I'd rather leave Optic than have Midnight get dropped because obviously Midnight has put in so much effort into Optic, and if you don't know who she is, you need to know who she is. Pretty sure all of you guys know. I will link her in the description. She is like one of the hardest working YouTubers and streamers. I swear she's streamed like 80 hours this past month. Like, she is dedicated and all her videos are awesome. I watch them all. I love her streams. She's hilarious. So I would definitely rather leave Optic than have Midnight get kicked because she deserves it like 1000%. Vastfred asked, would you rather have the best house in a shitty neighborhood or the worst house in a fancy neighborhood? I'd rather have the best house. No, I'd rather have the shittiest house in the good neighborhood because honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, that's what we've done a lot in our lives. Usually my mom will find like a really good area because she knows we like to go to good schools. Well, this was when we were younger, and she would find like the cheapest house, and we'd live in like a neighborhood full of rich people, but we would like be the most I don't know what the word would be. We weren't wealthy, so yeah, but I always liked it more just because I felt really comfortable. And I liked the schools, so I would already be accustomed to that. So, yeah, I'd rather be in the worst house in a good neighborhood. Stab asks, be extremely gifted at something or bring a relative back from the dead. So, I would bring back my grandfather from the dead because that was like my mom's like, that was like her, I don't know how to explain it. What's the word? he was like the person she really looked up to, and I didn't really get to know him because I was really young when he died, and I'd really like to get to know him because everything I've heard about him were like really good things. So I would bring my grandfather back to life instead of being extremely gifted at something, because family at the end of the day is way more important in your 100 years that you live than being gifted at something and making money. Jose asks, would you rather lose 5 current friends or have 1 new enemy? I'd rather have 1 new enemy than lose any of my friends, because I think I only have like 5 current friends. So like take away those 5 current friends and I'm like alone as shit. So yeah, and that includes my mom. Just kidding. But really though, I'd rather just gain a new enemy. Primulus asks, if a guy came up to you and offered you $1 million flat, but you had a 50 chance to win 10 million, what would you choose? I would choose to take the 1 million flat because number one, you'd be greedy as shit to be like, oh fuck that, I'm gonna take a 50% chance to win $10 million, and then when you don't win it, you're gonna regret not taking the $1 million. So I'd take the $1 million. Meow, I'm gonna just say Meow asks, would you rather be invisible for 1 day or be able to fly for 1 day? Well guys, this is an easy answer because I'm already invisible every day. I'm a ghost, so I think you know the answer. And like last time, I have a question that someone else asked me that I'm going to be asking you guys because I think it's an interesting question and I want you guys to answer it in the comments. The question is from Avo and it said, would you rather see yourself from someone else's point of view or look at someone and know everything about them? I personally think that I'd rather see someone else's point of view on myself because I've always wondered, like, an honest opinion, like if I walked into a room, what people honestly thought about me when they look at me, the first thing they think, like, that comes to their head. So I would choose that. And also another thing is I wouldn't want to know everything about someone when I just see them, because I think that just takes away the mystery of people. You know, like getting to know people, you just know them, and I think that they instantly become really boring. And one benefit of that would be, like, you would know if someone wanted to murder you, you know? But aside from that, nothing good comes out of it. So I would rather be able to see myself from someone else's point of view. But let me know in the comments what you guys would choose, and let me know why. And thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, and I hope that you enjoyed. And if you want to be featured in the next one, tweet at me or tweet hashtag WYRJewel. I put it in this top corner thingy. So yeah, tweet it next to the hashtag and I'll try and get to it if it's a good question. I love you guys so much and thank you for watching my videos. Bye guys. Mwah.